Hello, this is my 17-week pregnancy video log. I'm 17 weeks and a couple of days right now. It is, just for reference, because this will come out later, it's March 31st right now as I record this. We've been on self-isolation or self-quarantine at home for 19, 20 plus days now. Our kids really miss school and they miss their friends and they miss that routine of going to school. But we start our mornings with a morning circle as a family, and we do, what are some things that you're grateful for? How are you feeling today? We talk about just kind of what we want to do that day, and then we play a game or do an activity, and then we start getting into more schoolwork. This week is actually a little bit different because this is technically spring break, so we're being a little bit more lax and just letting the kids play, and I think that's super important too, is just kind of figuring out what it is that makes them happy and feel comfortable and what it is that they want to do during this time. And I'm so grateful that my kids have each other because they're able to play together. And I think it was funny, my daughter, she loves to play this game she calls High, and she's like, play High with me. And what playing High is like, she has her little mouse critters, and she wants to play Hi. So she's like, hi, and you're like, hi, and she's like, you're the mommy and I'm the daughter, and I'm like, okay. So and the other day, Esme was saying, like, I'm so grateful that I have my brother that I can play with. And then Wyatt was like, I used to not like the game High, but now I really like the game High, and I like playing with Esme a lot, and I'm really happy that I have her to play with. So it was really cute, and had time to just kind of slow down and think about the baby. And I have my 20-week appointment in a couple of weeks, and it kind of is starting to feel like this pregnancy is going by really fast. At 16, 17 weeks, I was finally given the okay to start exercising again. So I started walking, and that's been really amazing and meditative. And I was having this pain in the back of my neck, and it was giving me a headache, and honestly I feel like it was just tension, or maybe I was sleeping wrong or something. But being able to get out and walk every day, be outside, it's kind of released that pain. And so that's feeling better, and it just feels good to get the body moving, the blood flow going. And funny enough, I definitely feel like I've zoomed into the second trimester mode, because I spent like our whole first couple weeks of isolation just going through everything in our entire house. I went through my kids' room and all of their clothes, and I went through all of my stuff. And we have a smaller house, so I needed to take out a lot of the things that won't fit me for the next year, possibly two, and trade them out for some pregnancy things and just, stuff that makes sense to be in my closet. So I did that, and then we went through the garage, and, it's been nice. It's like a spring cleaning, but it's like an early nesting for me, because I've been okay, I'm home, I'm going to do all these things that I've been thinking about doing, like in the summer, but I'm going to do them now. So that's been really good too. And I think sometimes when you do a little clean out, it helps you with your headspace too. And you can be, if there's like other things that you want to be working on, it helps you to sort of give you that blank slate and creative space to do that. So I've been working on that, and it's been, it's been good. And I think my body at times my mind gets a little ahead of my body, and my body's like exhausted, by 6:37, and I'm like, okay, time for me to lay down and go to sleep and rest a little bit, because, I have to remember that your body's doing a lot when you're pregnant, and there's also a lot going on in the world right now. So even if I don't feel stressed necessarily, it is heavy what's happening, and I am reading a lot and listening to a lot of podcasts and wanting to be very informed about what's going on and trying to help in any way that I can, from home, whether it be with small businesses or friends who are in need, or, we have friends who who own Citizens of Humanity, and they immediately started making masks and uniforms because they have their own manufacturing company here in Los Angeles. And I just think it's so cool that there are companies that are like, okay, we're switching gears and now we're going to help. And, I think that says a lot about the company. And I love that so much about them. It makes me like want to buy all of my jeans from them only forever. So it's just super impressive. And I just love seeing all the positive things out there that people are sort of pulling together and doing for each other. This won't come out for a month, so it'll be interesting to see where we're at in a few weeks from now, since, again, it's March 31st today. So I think the U.S. has a ways to go here in the next couple of weeks before we see our peak, maybe even more. I mean, just from what I'm listening to is what I'm hearing. So I hope that everyone has been staying safe and staying home, and then I will be back to talk more in a couple of weeks, and then to discuss the 20-week scan, which is very exciting. And just to give a reference of my tummy and where I'm at, I don't have a scale, so I actually don't even know how much weight I've gained, and I'm not, going to the doctor regularly or anything, so I'm just kind of home. So I feel like my stomach looks the same, but maybe it doesn't. I should probably start measuring it midwife style. So there's my tummy. I actually think I'm wearing the same dress, just in a different pattern, my Doan dress that I was wearing last time. So anyway, for any of you out there who are also pregnant and kind of hunkering down during this time, and you want to leave any comments or thoughts, or if you have fears or worries or anything, or if you just want to chat about what's going on, please reach out to our email, or you can also message me on Instagram. And it's such a bizarre time, but I just keep trying to meditate and remind myself of how grateful I am that I'm able to be home with my kids and really spend this quality time and think about the things that are important and the things that I'm really passionate about in life, and things that I look forward to for our future and the next few months ahead. So that's it.